Okay. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hi, Tracy Weinzapfel. You're in my studio again. Weren't you here last week? Yes, you were. Okay. Wait a minute, I feel like Mr. Rogers right now. I'm supposed to be putting a sweater on, but I can't put anything on because it's so freaking hot in here. Welcome to my studio. Oh, Pam, did you meet Jamie Doherty? My neighbor. Love her. So talented. Anyway, I want to welcome you all. If you're new, a lot of people are saying they're a little new, and I have just been working my keister off. I did a class yesterday. It was full. It was fun. Shelly is here. She was at the class. What did we paint? I'll show you what we painted. It was great. You know, if you go to my website, if you go to my blog today, I talked about the class, but this was the class. It was ooh, it smells like the stuff you use to seal it. Anyway, that's what I taught yesterday. It was an 11 by 17 canvas, so this is what I painted. I changed the word when I did it, but that was really a cool class. We had a really good time. And the cool thing is, I have another class at the end of this month. I'm only going to do 2 a month. I realized I can't do everything. Yes, there was wine. It was outside at a vineyard. If you guys ever have the chance to go paint outside, as bizarre as it seems, I'm going to try and do that a lot more myself because I do have stuff to go anyway. But if you can grab an easel and go paint outside, I highly recommend you do it. We had a great time. The weather was perfect. We did have one big gust of wind that almost took all of our flowers. Yeah, but if you go to my blog today, Mary or Andy can give you the link. I don't know if Andy's back yet. Mary might need to make her moderator. We had a really great time. I always stress, like, the morning. Pam just said I had way too much wine. Must have been a good weekend. I always stress so much before I do anything. Weirdly enough, I stress before this too, but not as much as when I put a class on and people pay money for it, and I just want each and every one of them to walk out with a really wonderful experience. There's Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. So I went in a little nervous because it was so full and it was so great. That was so wonderful. Great experience. So, I mean, at least I had a good experience. And next time the next class I designed for that winery, we're going to actually spread out amongst 2 tables. Shelly, and we're going to do 16 by 20 canvases. So it was Jamie's fault. I love Jamie. So, anyway, that's it. Less than a month, I'm turning 22 times 2. So I know I don't look it. I know I don't look 22. I got carded this weekend. So that was funny. I went to 2 baseball games to see the Tigers play, and I got carded. So I didn't get carded the first night. I got carded the second night, which I thought was funny. But anyway, isn't that great? Let's see what's going on. The April challenge is the song one, and I have to put the dare up, which I will. And I did pick the winner today, but I'm not going to say who it is. I always announce it on my website. So the new dare will be up. I'm sorry it's rather late. I am so busy. I'm just trying to get everything to work on that website and get everything caught up. Yeah, oh my God. Oh, such a good feeling to get carded. I can't tell you. And I was with my significant boyfriend. My boyfriend. Sounds like we're a little old to be saying that. But I was with his son, who's nearly 18. So the funny part was he was like staring at me and laughing, and I had a witness to say that I got carded. But I did get carded. And then they had this cool machine to fill up the beer. They put the cup down, and it had this magnet, and it filled the beer up. I felt like I was in college again. Like I was, oh, cool. I mean, that thing comes out of that big can? Oh, my God. No. Anyway. Yes. So, anyway. So, from Thursday to the weekend, I went to 2 baseball games. I had a volleyball tournament. I went cruising a bike on the beach. I don't even know anymore which way is up and which way is down. So I love it right when I said that. Spaz 1958 logged in, and it's just like, that's what I feel like. Okay, so I'm ready to just bring it down and relax. My parents will not be here tonight. They're at my brother's house. They're helping my brother. He moved. So they're helping him. And I'm going to do an 11 by 17 original print. So I'm going to do something original on a mixed media Strathmore, my favorite vellum media paper. And I will list that tomorrow. So don't panic if you don't see it. I'm just going to grab a box of paints because they're sitting there and I haven't put them away yet. And excuse me. I have to tell you, it's funny. Remind me, guys, to tell you a funny story at the ball game. What I did. I didn't just do it once. I did it 3 times. It was so funny. But anyway. Okay. Yeah. So my parents. Bless you. Gesundheit. And everybody's saying, "Oh, Nicole's here too." Okay. Oh God, I gotta sneeze again. So today I'm going to play around. So I have been in this art journal playing with some new toys. And I ordered them for the website. So they're coming in because I know everybody's going to go nuts. I got new paint brushes, which I absolutely love. Oh my God. Love. Finally, paint brushes that I love. And look, they have long handles. So I look like Bob Ross, you know, the happy tree guy, Happy Clouds. I look like him now, don't I? One day I'm going to be Bob Ross for Christmas or for Halloween one year. And let's see what else is going on. That's it. I am so busy, happy busy. I wouldn't change the thing. Yes, I would. I would give myself a Calgon bath and a huge bathtub, but that's okay. That's it. And it's 6:08. We'll start early. They're deco art, and I ordered them for the website because I know that when I use them, you're all going to go nuts. And I also got a brand new favorite paint pen. So the last few pages that you've seen out of my art journal have been, they want me to design some stuff for their art program. So I've just been playing Crazy Acrylic Lady lately. Bob Ross does rock. So I'm almost done with this journal. And I have just been having a dandy old time. So I'm just going to play. And you guys are welcome. I hope Andy can log in here. Mary, if you see her. So our moderators are Mary and Andy tonight, but Andy is missing in action. She should be here. She went to the dentist, though. Lori's daughter's birthday is today. So, yes, the pages are sheeny. And I actually decoupaged these pages, but I got a new varnish I love too. So I just had a sample of that. So one of the pages is that varnish, and I ordered that too because I like it better than I like the spray. I know everybody's going to get mad at me for saying that. Okay, there's Andy. Andy's here. Let's see if I can make Andy moderator. Oh, we have a lot of viewers tonight. That's nice. Okay. Andy, I'm looking for you. If you're not logged in, you can't chat. Mary, would you mind finding Andy and helping? Oh, there she goes. Oh, she's moderator. Okay. So tonight, I pulled out some book text. Geez, I need something to drink. Geez, I wish I had a Cabana Boy here. I pulled out some book text. If you've never written this book and you've ever had a tough time in your life, I highly suggest it. If you wonder why I use this book text, is because I went to Borders bookstore when they were going out of business, and I bought a bunch of books for 5 cents. And this is one of my most favorite books I've ever read. So, if you haven't read Broken Open by Elizabeth Lessler, I think in particular, I don't know, you know, I was going through a divorce when I read this book. So, and I read it in an airport. I remember that distinctly. I don't know how I remember that. So I have a bunch of books that I just use to tear out of. That's what that is. Oh, good. Somebody else has read the book. It really is a good one. And I have the book with about 82,000. I used to buy the pens with the little pull-out tabs and the highlighter on it. So my version of this book, I should show you, has about 82,000 tabs and it's highlighted. But it got me through a tough time. So I'm the kind of person, like, when somebody recommends a book, I get the book, and then I do, yeah. I look at everybody's, you know, it's funny. It's called Broken Open, and I will start painting. Yesterday at the paint class we were at, I knew that there was somebody at the table. She had contacted me before the class and was quite broken and said she was coming a very long way to take the class that I taught. And the reason she was doing that was she said she had heard I was divorced. And I was like, oh, yes. And I know she was going through a tough time. It was strange. The women at the table that we were at, I think the majority of them were, but they were very empowering women. The owner of the winery is a very empowering woman. And so it felt good for me. She said it felt good for her to sit there and to hear about life after, because her husband had left. And I was like, oh, you know. Yeah, everybody's saying they do that with their pens. They highlight books. Oh my God, you should see some of the books I've read. And it's like, I want to go sell them afterward. And I realize, who would buy the book that I just read? So, and so now I buy books on my Kindle, my iPad. I hate it. Okay. Sorry about that. I guess the racetrack's going by. I'm going to do acrylic tonight. And they're going to be all deco art. So anyway, the funny thing, you know, is about this is I recommend you read that book, even if you're not going through a tough time. Okay. So, Post-its, see? All right, let's start. And be ready. Oh, wait, we don't have a camera. I love it. Let's start. No camera. All right, let me get us a camera that is somewhat down a little bit, because I'm going to paint this way today. It was so windy and dry here today. My nose is running. I believe you can highlight with the Kindle, but it's not the same. First off, I like to pick the color of the highlighter. I like to feel the highlighter. I like to sometimes smell the highlighter. And the Kindle is not the same. I have used acrylic paper. It does look like linen. I have used that because some of the paper, oh, sorry. All right, sorry, Andy. I did not allow links. See what happens when Andy, the links are allowed. Okay. So anyway, I don't know why, but I'm really into vellum-y smooth surfaces. That's just a perfect personal preference, but I have used acrylic and watercolor and paper. So, Shelly, you and I are so weird. So this one is a vellum, very smooth surface. Oh my God, yeah. And you know what's the sad thing is? I travel across the United States and I would have 82,000 books. I remember this distinctly flying. And now you have a Kindle and it's all in one and it's so boring. It's so boring. I want to have like 8,000 books to choose from. I know, isn't that crazy? But when I'm packing and I have to do carry-on, I really don't want 8,000 books. So I guess there's no really pleasing me. Look at that. See, everybody hates digital books. Yes, vellum with watercolors, you're going to want to try it. Vellum is not porous. So, oh my God, the smell of library books. I know, isn't that crazy? Oh, smell of library books. Okay, so today we're going to paint, and I'm using a very flat brush to do the beginning of this. And I love these brushes because they do clean nice too, which, you know. So I'm going to go, ooh. That color's seen a better day. I like a paper highlight. So this is going to, oh my God, I have another favorite thing too. Shelly got to use it yesterday and I bought 24 of these. I love palette paper because I hate to clean up. You guys see me cleaning up, but I bought a big palette paper that looks like a palette. So if I was, you know, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy the stuff I'm finding. So anyway, there's the palette paper. This is just a tub of paints I had out from the class. So and I haven't put them away yet. So I figured, why not use them? Okay. So this is just going to be palette paper. If you don't know what palette paper is, it's shiny. It doesn't go through. It's easy to clean up because you just throw it away. So I leave it sitting on my desk and then I just throw it away. So I'm going to use the rest of a lot of paint today. I have a feeling that this one, okay, so the colors I've used so far are Indian. I obviously like these, Indian turquoise and calypso blue. And then I'm going to go pansy lavender. Okay. And then we're just going to see what happens. No. So I don't know what's on the brain today. I just want a background that's kind of fun. So for those of you who are just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spray us a little bit of water too, because that will make the paints go a little bit further, and it's just, they will blend easier, and I don't know, I just feel like using water. Okay. Isn't that? So don't be afraid. Oh. I don't know why these are the colors I picked, but these are the colors I picked. Oh my god. See, I love this paintbrush too. It just, I don't know. Oh, this makes me real. This makes me a real artist. But I wasn't professional artist as a, I don't know, organizational freak. So I don't know that I can say I'm a real artist. Oh, so I have to tell you what happened at the baseball game. So at the baseball game, I went with the significant other and his 18-year-old son, and they're lovely. I had really, the funny part is I kept saying that I had two of my favorite men on my date, and then I brought John along. His name is John. Because my favorite pitcher was pitching, and I always call him my boyfriend. So that was the funny joke of the evening, was that I was just there to see my boyfriend on the mound, and John drove. But anyway, so we went to the game and had a great time, the three of us. His son's a baseball player, so that helps too. He loves baseball. So this looks kind of funky. So we had a just absolutely amazing time, and my purse fell in the back of the seat and got wound around the seat and fell. I had nachos with cheese underneath my plate, or underneath my seat, because I put my nachos there. And the Star Spangled Banner was starting, and it fell, my Coach purse fell into the nachos. And then I did it again. Like, I couldn't get it right. So they're both staring at me, and I get the nervous giggles, and I start laughing during the national anthem. And I just can't pull it together. Nothing is, and so he starts laughing, we all start laughing, and I did it 3 times, and stupid me never moved. It never thought to move the nacho plate. I just kept dropping I don't know why, but I got the giggles in the middle of the national anthem, and I thought, oh my god. And they were both looking at me like I'd lost my mind. Great fun. I don't know why that was so funny to me, but you never get the giggles and you just can't stop. And they were just looking at me as if I were in another world. But okay, so this is just my attempt at just whatever. This is just what I feel right now. And I usually just like to use all the paint that I have down. So believe it or not, this is what's happening. So this is about the point everybody starts to panic and wonder if what I'm doing is actually going to turn into something. Don't worry, I have the same thought. Oh my God, Andy just said, I got the laughs too at a funeral. Okay, I've done that too before, but I always say I want people to, look, I got to use the paint out of I always say I want people to show up at mine laughing as it is. So, okay. Whoa. I guess I'm going to get yelled at because I don't. Oh, I am. Okay. Okay. All right. So I just wanted a background. That's what I wanted. And I got me a background. All right. And I ordered a ton of brush cleaner because the one thing I hear, this is just water. I'm going to run it going to run it down. Not too much. That's what I love about acrylics. So anyway, I was at the game with the horrible giggles. It was so fun. And not only that, I think I stained my purse with nacho cheese. So I got to figure out how to wash that. But I did see my pitcher bat in the National League, which was fun because they don't bat. American League pitchers don't bat. And he went, so he got his first National League hit. It was so fun. Made it all worth it. All right, so there's my background. Cool. Oh, look at this. Super excited. She's an organizing queen like Tracy. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Okay, there we go. So what do you think? Our background is kind of funky fun. I don't even know what I'm doing with the book text, if that's going to come out, but I really like my background. I found just 3 colors I really love. And this is going to take a second to dry. Boy, I would like a glass of wine. It is kind of fun. Yeah, I'm not wearing it. You know what? A good idea. Somebody, Yvonne just said apron. And yesterday I painted my entire class and got gesso all over my black pants. My good black pants. You know, the black pants that are the only pants that fit your butt. Yeah, that's my perfect pair of black pants. So I ordered a bunch of brush cleaner, and that's on its way too, because I use this by the doozy, and all I do is wipe my brushes off with water, and then I lay this down here, and it kind of conditions your brushes too. So you know your brushes always stick together and get all nasty. Well, they don't when you do this. I just give a little rinse off. And just going to make sure. Okay. But see this palette paper. So yesterday my palette paper looked so pretty. I saved it and put it in my art journal. Okay. So perfectly clean brush. Okay, hold on. I got to fix my apron because I just realized one side is bigger than the other. And okay, here we go. There we go. Oh my God, Tracy, I am an entire dating season fatter than I was last year. I'm trying to walk 50 miles in April. I'm off to a banging start. I'm over 20 miles for April, but yes, I am recording. I think, yes. Andy just said, are you recording? I wasn't here to remind you 82 times, and I didn't put my apron on. See what happens when the moms come home? So, and I love waking up in the morning and seeing all my palette paper dry. Oh yeah, dating season. I've been dating a while. Andy's like, oh my God. Okay, so I really don't know what I'm going to do here. But, oh, Andy, the glue parents are at my brother's. You know what I did? I printed this out from the internet. Just a doodle. I kind of want this on my artwork. I'm not going to put this on my artwork, but I just don't really. I wanted a simple butterfly, and I knew I'd overdraw it. I really like this guy. He's actually was my screensaver for a little bit. He plays around. So let's do something fun with him. Look at that. He's the colors I use too, but I'm not going to use him. I just want. Yeah, my parents are at my brother's in North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina. My brother got a new house, so they just moved. So my dad went there to do all of his handiwork. for a couple weeks and spend Easter. Next Sunday is Easter. So, yeah, that's where they are. They'll be back a couple weeks. Oh, so they might not be here next week either. Oh, look at that. If I put that butterfly down, look at this. Okay. So this was going to be, okay, you know what? I'm going to do a big butterfly. That big butterfly is going there. Okay, everybody's asking, who is anybody? I'm in the card swap. Don't ask if my cards are done. Look at that. I'm going to draw a big flower. Here we go. Look at that. Everybody said, I am Sam. Isn't that funny? Because Sam is a movie. Okay, do not be worried that they're not good enough. This is not what it's about. It's about sharing your art. So don't worry about the whole I'm not good enough situation. Okay, don't drive me crazy, people. $35. You're only in a group of 12. Please don't do 35. Unless you do 35, you can do 35 for me because I don't know where this butterfly is going. How about that? Did you see? Oh my God, I hope nobody did 35. Andy, take care of the situation. Okay, so I am just taking this butterfly because I had a request for a butterfly. Isn't that great? I'm not going to tell you who made that request, but getting a butterfly. So if you ever don't want to draw something, this is the ticket. Okay, I wouldn't take somebody. This is a doodle out of a coloring book. So I mean, I don't know. I don't plan on that artist, but I wouldn't take somebody's artwork, by the way, and copy that just to the. But I just wanted that. That's what I wanted. Aww. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of liking how the butterfly was, though. So that was just for, and I wasn't even going to use that size, but, you know, he just, I don't know. He kind of popped his little head up. Okay. Oh, my gal, Sam. Sam just said, we got 10 of them done. Sam, you're done. You're probably done with what you need to be done with. Oops. I just smooched that. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Sam. The only thing I asked is that everybody make a card for me, and the reason I asked that was because I can't make as many cards as I've done in the past. Our group is far too large now, and I have to say, Lori says I have to say no to at least a couple of things. So this is just gesso. I had 3 acrylic, Deco Art acrylic paint colors. I only used 3, and this is just gesso now. And I've always assimilated a lot of my change to a butterfly, so this is kind of cool for me because I feel like I'm in a very different part of my life right now. So here we go, butterfly. And we're going to make this butterfly kind of thick with gesso because we'll come back to it. So if you don't use gesso, you should. I've been so busy, and this is going up too because this is my favorite gesso. It's Deco Arts. I love it. I use it down to the very last drop. Lasts me a long time. Whoops. Whoops. Well, this butterfly's not perfect. Okay. Although that was a really cool, the butterfly alone was really cool that I... Ooh, Sam, I'm glad you logged on tonight because otherwise you would have been... And please, nobody... I always try to encourage everybody not... Find what you like out of the artwork, like the cards that you do, because... I don't know, it's just a great way to share, and it's an awesome way to get involved with the group. Because sometimes you join a group and you're afraid to get involved, and our group is not meant to be inclusive or exclusive or anything. Everybody belongs. I mean, unless you're selling sunglasses. Oh, what's the difference between gesso and regular acrylic? Cheryl, gesso is like a primer. So if you think of like the primer you stick on your wall, say for example you paint your wall red and you know that no paint is going to go over that because it's going to show through. So you use gesso. It is thicker and it is meant to be a primer. So that way when even if I painted white over that, in fact, I am going to do me. So, so nobody be intimidated by the card making situation. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the process. Make it for what it's worth. I mean, just enjoy it. I mean, that's all I'm asking. Okay. So, you know what I like about these longer brushes is you can pull away from the brush and it just allows you to be a little freer. I know craziness, that's what I feel like it does. You know what? I know what I might do. Because I really did mention the book, I know I mentioned book text because I really like book text. Okay. So here's book text. And so the great thing about these, so somebody asked me, and I'm listing, I'm probably going to work on that tonight. I'm listing all my original prints, although I believe this week I'm signing up on a licensing agreement. So some of my original prints I cannot say. If somebody wants some of my original prints for licensing purposes, which is awesome. But I'm selling most of these originals that I do on Monday night because I just, most of them are just ideas. Oh. Most of these I just do as ideas. So then they go to Canvas or they become a class. So that's what I've been doing. So if I like something, I take a concept off of it, but if I don't like it, then I forget I did it. No, I don't. All right, so these were just free. I encourage you just to cut your petals out. Don't overthink that. All right. And we're going to have to cut around that butterfly. No, I think the butterfly will be behind it. Well, in front of it, behind it. This is going to be a, yep. Okay, a flower. Cool, 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 we think. Oh, Cindy just, I'm sorry I cannot follow the chat and paint and cut and be Edward Scissorhands all at the same time. I do my best, but I can't. It's just impossible. But Cindy just, I happened to look up and she said, I'm so tired of it being winter. I'm sweating right now. Okay. Woo! Okay, let's get to 100 tonight. Okay, not the temperature. I'm dying right now. Okay. Where do we want that? In front or in back? I think we want it in back. So, yeah, I want the butterfly to be in front of. So I'll just cut that. Oh, I love it that everybody's saying they love their Monday nights here. You know what? I do too. Oh, hold on. I need some decoupage. Okay. So don't worry. I'll adjust my flower. I'll adjust my flower so that it fits behind. You know what? I love my Monday nights too. You know why? Because this is really my time. The rest is filled up with work and business and life and kids and sports and volleyball and, you know, the boyfriend and the kid and the this and the that and the... I'm not complaining because I happen to love my life, but it feels like when I am not, I'm in constant motion. So we're just going to do that. Okay, and then I'm going to do this. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. And I think I need my eyes checked too. I think I'm getting old. Okay, there we go. Now the flower will be behind. Oops. So this is decoupage. to which I'm going to decoupage this down. And I also love these brushes because they are flat and fun and oh my, so enjoyable. All right, I'm done talking about these brushes, but let me just, okay, hold on. Come on. Poop. Oh, wait, there we go. Uh-oh, I think I'm supposed to dry that decoupage. I mean that gesso. Nah. All right, well, my flower is going to be here because that's where I put it. Okay. So I'm using book text to make me a flower. Get that song in my head. Give me all. Okay. Oops. I think I lost a leaf. So decoupage, you use above and below. Ooh, ooh. Ah! And if you're an overthinker about where your leaves are going to go, let it go, peeps. So isn't it funny that Let It Go song in Frozen? Nope, not a fan. And I love the saying. I say it, I've been saying it for years now. And I don't like that song. I may be the only. My daughter loves it. I know. I think I'm the only person. So I'm just going to, I don't know why, but I'm just decoupaging the whole thing. Can't stop. Okay. Oops. And if you get little bubbles, don't stress. Okay. Make sure you do, decoupage is an adhesive, so do wipe your paintbrushes off because they will stick together, trust me. Okay. Not that I know from, you know, and your scissors. Take a wet wipe to Okay. So buttons. I gotta make sure. So I've ordered a varnish that I like, and I only use things. I only try things and use them. If you're gonna see them in my online store, which yes, I promise is coming, please know that I'm only putting on stuff that I use and love. So immediately everybody's asked me about the brush cleaner. I'm only putting stuff I use and love because I don't want to be actually a shipping department. I just want to, but I use a lot of things that actually people have a hard time finding too. Okay. Good. Whoops. I just touched my painting is quite wet right now. And I do have a new blog. Everything is new. I have been working around the clock to make sure deco art. And I got it in 2 size bottles, and I'm trying to keep costs down. And I'm going to put our little, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. Is everybody going, oh my God, could she possibly add more on this? Okay, I'm not going to add anything else. Yes, I am. Here I go. So leaves, Muy importante. So again, that's with gesso. And then we'll bring color into these leaves at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And seriously, I feel like Bob Ross. Happy flowers. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh, I went cruising on a bike on the beach. And let me tell you, for any of you who follow my blog and saw that I took my mountain bike out a couple weeks ago and I nearly hit a cow. Yes, that happened. And my butt hurt. I have figured out that I need a beach cruiser because they have the cushiest seats in the world. Now that this beach cruiser I had, I'm putting this gesso on thick because I really want the leaves to have texture. So I'm going to leave some of that white exposed too. So anyway, what an awesome experience. You know, taking out a, okay, what else am I going to do with this? Okay, so taking out a beach cruiser and having a big fat fluffy seat for my big fat fluffy butt. That was great. I should put that on my blog. It really was fun. And I'm trying to get 50 miles in what's the month of April. And it was like 5 or 6 miles, you know. Oh, of course, while I was on the ride, I had a big fat Eggs Benedict and a strawberry mimosa. But I don't count those as calories. That's called personal enjoyment. So anyway, so this butterfly looks like it is like from the movie The Birds, but don't be afraid. We're gonna figure out how to tone that back. Brooke is laughing at my big fat fluffy butt. I love my big fat fluffy butt. It's getting fluffier and fluffier. My saying, okay, so I always have a saying for my birthdays ever since I turned 40. 40 and fabulous, 43 and free. What was my, I can't remember what my, can't remember, 42. Oh, 42 and more, no. Well, my saying for 44 is 44 and more to adore. I'm engaging my fatness. I'm not fat. Okay, so this is, making sure I'm dry here. So this is just whitewash paint. This is just, so I'm not going to prime this because I want this to show through. And in order for that to happen, I'm going to take a little bit of water because I'm going to water down this paint. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And it's going to go on really thin. Not too much water. If you put too much water, you'll reactivate that gesso. So don't go nuts with the water. And then you'll get bubbling in your flowers, which seriously is not the end of the world. But I want this to be kind of white. So the color I'm using is whitewash. See, Brooke, this is what happens when you're in your 40s. And I bet you women can. I embraced my 40s. My 20s, I was very self-conscious. My 30s, I was busy, you know, raising a family. I'm still busy raising them. It's not like I gave up on them. Goodbye, people. No. But now the 40s, I feel like I don't have to please anybody. I say no to everybody. I just don't have time to be a people pleaser as much. So I'm a big fan of the 40s. Oh, my screen went off. Show's over. I don't know if any of you women can, especially those who are over 40, can share. But being a woman is not an easy deal, let me just tell you. But I'm sure being a man ain't a bucket of easiness either. So if you could see, you can still see the book text. And it looks like I'm going crazy on white tonight. I'm not. Oh my God, I love this. Everybody just said Wait till you're 50. I love that. And you won't care. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So it's funny. I'm just using all these colors that I already have in a bucket from my class so that I don't have to pull anything out. I had to flip the lights on. Okay. And then there's 60. My mother said she loved 60, so I'm kind of trusting the 60s. I'm realizing that some of these colors I just downright use all the time because look at, there's nothing in that. Or I just had a big class though. Okay. That is one giant butterfly. Ah, see, there we go. We have an agreement. I love being over 40. I love being over 40. I do. I hit 40 and everything changed. Good stuff happened. Not that bad stuff happened in my 30s because I'm quite blessed then too. Okay, let's start bringing this painting to life. Because, you know, at some point we're going to have to see some life in it. Okay. But I do have to tell you, in the 40s, holy macaroni, does everything take a turn north. Okay. I have been noticing that. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So this is foliage green. I got to remember what colors. So I don't even know if that gesso is dry yet, but I'm just living dangerously right now. And I decided to keep with this flat brush because I don't know why. It just is so awesome. And then kind of, I love it when I'm doing the painting like this, which I am, and my head is about 7 steps ahead. And I'm already thinking, okay, what's next? What's next? Next. You know, that's what I'm doing right now. So that's what my head is doing while I'm doing this. What's next? What's next? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Okay, so I'm not even going to wipe that paint off. And I'm just going to come in here with a darker, oh, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I'm feeling that brush, but I am. Okay, so I'm going to pack on some, okay, no, I'm feeling this brush. So this is a darker color, and I'm coming in with just playing with the shadows. I have not studied lighting. I didn't go to, you know, art school. I just do what I think looks good to me. I did go to building construction management school, so if you do need to know how many concrete blocks and estimating it takes to create a commercial building, I probably could get you that, but okay. This is, I'm just telling you, I do what feels good. And then if nobody likes it, then, well, at least I please myself. And I am going to, this is pretty thick. And then what I do is I come back in if I want and add some more light. And just feather it all in. Okay, too much. Good. And it'll dry. Ooh, is it coming to life? Okay. So everybody, here we go. Okay, so I got to put some of these paints away that I didn't use because I do have to keep track of what I use so that you guys all know. There we go. And we don't even know where that came from. Okay. What are we thinking? Are we thinking, what has she been drinking for her lunch? The flower is pretty much done. This gigantic butterfly needs something. I almost love the colors it was. Okay. Okay. What color should the butterfly be? Any suggestions? Any suggestions on butterfly color? I'm open to suggestions. Everybody's talking about hot flashes, I think, and things heading south. This is what happens. I get everybody, and there's a delay, so I have to wait until, okay, purple, purple. How about fuchsia, like a hot pink or something? What about violet, violet? Purple, purple, orange and yellow. Oh, I love orange and yellow. Oh, maybe I should go like orange and feather it into yellow and see what happens. Um, I like orange too. I don't know that I would get, but I'm gonna doodle over it. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what happens if I like this idea. I like the idea of going orange feathered into I don't know if I could do it, but you know what? If I can't, we'll just doodle the crap out of it and hope that I can cover it up with that. Okay. Um, we'll just hope that whatever I do, I can fix it. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, all right. So let's just carry on with the theme of what we've been doing, and the body's going to be like a graphite color. But wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Joking. I'm going to do yellow. Okay. Don't panic. Although I'm panicked. This is maybe one of my brighter drawings. Yesterday when I was painting, there was a giant, like a butterfly. Somebody said, oh my God, a butterfly flew behind your back. Oh, and my local newspaper showed up at the class yesterday. That was pretty exciting. That was really exciting. Okay, so let's give this a little spray down. Where are you? Let's give it a little spray down because when I go to use these, I'm going to, okay, whoops. Not that it matters, but okay. I think, I don't know, is this working? And I could dry it a little bit so I can get some more of that orange in. But you see what I'm doing? I'm letting the paintbrush do the work. Ooh. Okay. All right. And I'm sorry if I missed any suggestions, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe up my brush because now I've got too much yellow and orange mixed up. And then I'm going to give it a little dry. Somebody oversleep because they're saying now Andy should offer wake-up calls to everybody. Poor Andy. Andy, I didn't tell you, but you're going to now have to start calling everybody. Just as a courtesy. There's a dog hair right there. Come on, dog hair, get out of there. Well, there's going to be a dog hair embedded in there. That dog hair is going to bug me. Penny, your hair is in my work. Not anymore. Okay, if anybody buys this painting, one free penny hair, isn't it? Ooh, I think I need to go. Okay. I think I need to go. Occasionally her little hairs get. All right. I went one tone deeper. Oop. Oh, Penny, Brooke wants to see you. Penny is, if you guys don't know who Penny is, she is like, I'm not a dog person, so she's not really a dog. She's kind of a mini people with 4 legs. Okay. I don't know. I just can't stop. Okay. I'm done. And then we're going to doodle loo. Okay. There we go. What do you think, people? Is anybody still watching? All right. I do have a slight concern about this area, so let me just take a little. There we go. Didn't cover that too well. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is a little bright. Okay, we need this to dry because now I need to doodle it, and then I am going to have some sort of empty space up here. But okay, good. Everybody's saying okay. So maybe the butterfly should have been more this way, but that's okay. We'll figure something out for that corner. Okay, let's make this better. At least I hope let's make this better. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to graphite this guy's body. It's not quite black. It's not quite gray. It's graphite. Oh, I just took the water out of the brush and flung it right in my face. So that was fun. My kids are on spring break. Is everybody done with theirs? I believe we're going bowling on Friday, and we might be going trampolining. Can you guys see me trampolining? I can. Kids want to go trampolining, and I figured, you know what? Sounds like good exercise. I wonder if I should turn my walk on for an afternoon of trampolining. I'll let you know if I do that. I just got to be careful I don't go cracking an ankle. Okay, so it looks a little, okay. All right. Okay, there it is. Okay, got it. Dog hair. Dog hair. Yes, she has a new paint pen. And I ordered 2 dozen of those. Because, as you know, I use Montana paint pens, and I've had no luck refilling them. I know you guys give me videos. They're just hard to do. Okay. Oh, Tamiko said she's digging it, so I can't screw it up from here. You're getting a butterfly, Mr. Requester. Butterfly. See, I do take requests on things. All right, let's clean up our workspace. We're done with the paint, I think. I didn't use that. Golly, I used a lot of paint. Okay. I'm done with the water, done with the decoupage, done with the brush cleaner. You know what's fun? By me washing those brushes all at one time, I don't really have brushes to clean up. I kept them all clean. Isn't that great? Look at me go. Go. Okay, see? Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And we're going to use a colored pencil in this too. All right. Oh, anybody scared? I'm always scared when I get to this part. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oops, that's not a. Okay. So doodling is just letting it go. I try not to overthink it as I sit here and overthink it. No. This is the part that I really wanted to kind of do fun and neat, but I don't even hold the pen right when I'm doing it. Okay, but I do have to put my head into this because oh my god. Oh, man, I like that. Okay. Give it up, junk. Throw it away. She said, I ruined a brand new pen. Sometimes you have to just give it up and not worry about it. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes I feel like a pen should last forever, and then I get mad at myself. And okay. Whew. Ah. Just loving this little process of playing, and I just thought of what I'm going to do. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. Yes, I do. And what is my plan? My plan. Okay. This is now my new favorite paint pen, and it's great for canvas. So I ordered 2 dozen of these because I was so excited about them, because even if I don't sell one, I'm using every single one of them myself. Okay. So, hold on. Uniball Signo pen. And this one may have seen its better day. Goodbye. Aha. Aha. Okay. Okay, the brand of the pen is a Deco Art pen, and you probably won't find it on their website. I hate to tell you that. They have a program that I'm using it through, and so I got permission to use it, and I got permission to sell it. I can resell it. So I will share it on my website, and it is Deco Art though, but it's not on their website. And I've also used, I think their glass pen works similar, but that's more expensive. So I went and ordered 2 dozen of these babies. But it is a Deco Art pen. I'm using it for a program that I do. I'm designing some canvases for them, and they sent it to me, and I said, okay, I love this pen. So, okay. Okay, is this dry? We're going to find out. So I'm hoping I can get them by the dozen. That was the only thing, because I didn't want to give something that nobody can order or get. I knew I was going to fall in love with it, and I did fall in love with it. It was actually meant for their kids program, and I said, I love this. I would like to use it. So they said, go ahead and use it. So when that comes in, I'm adding it, and I love it. Okay, so this is a Uniball Signo pen, and I'm just going in and adding some, I don't know, just some little, filling in some of the negative space. Don't you love it when you get sent stuff you play with and you love it? And lately I've had a couple of tools that I absolutely love being sent to me. So a couple of them though I didn't like, and I had to critique them and say I didn't like them, which isn't easy to do if you don't like something, but I'm pretty honest. See, that's the other thing about the 40s. Honest. I knew once I used that pen, if I didn't have it here, you're all going to go nuts. So I promise it's coming. I'm going to email them tomorrow and say what. Oops. Hold on. Excuse my head if it's in the way. Okay. Whoops. Okay, gotta wait for a second till that paint dries. It is a paint pen. Keep forgetting. Oh my God. Okay, I'm pretty much loving it. I really am. I have to say, I'm pretty much loving it. What do you guys think? It's not my norm. Well, it is kind of. My norm is now turning into my norm. I don't know what I'm saying. I now think I'm fitting into my own style. So yesterday I wrote something really great. It was about it was just called Free to Be Me. Well, that wasn't the name of my page, and I need to share that page. I have compared myself for long enough to other artists, so I hope you guys in your art are finding yourself, finding ideas, finding things you love to do. Okay. Because I've been roaming this earth wondering what my style was for a long time. Guess what it is? Whimsical. Just a little on the fun side. Okay. What do you think? Thank you. She said she loves it. Mary Kay said she likes it because it's bright and cheery. You know what? I kind of do too. So I'm good with that. I am good with that. But I feel it is missing something. And what it is missing is, I'm going to show you. And I'm really hoping this one will work. If not, we're going to test it. If not, I'm sure I can find a different one, but I'm thinking that might be the trickiest. So back in the day, I had a lot of stamps. Well, I have two choices. I could bubble wrap things, which bubble wrap would look great too. But this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might here. I'll get your written consent. I gotta find a stamp pad that'll work though. So here's our painting, and it needs something. I know that. Okay. You know, this is an old Unity stamp that's just wandering in my... So I was thinking about this. Oh, Tamiko just asked a great question. Great question. I don't know if she's aiming it toward me or everybody else, but I'm going to answer my... Okay. This is my thought process. And I would do like the corners, not go crazy. I don't want this to be... are you asking me, Tamiko, or are you just asking in general? This is what I was thinking. Okay. And if she's not asking me, she's probably still going to get my answer. If anybody reads my blog, I'm happy that I get to answer this. Okay. Just something a little fun, a little... Okay. Okay. And then I can add a little something if I need to. Look, I don't ever put my stamps on a block, but maybe I will. This is probably why my stamps never turn out. Oh, look at Andy's been texting me. Sorry, Andy. Oh. Oh, Andy has a good point. Just 2 doodles, or do I count the antenna? I think I need to do a third. Hold on, Andy. Okay, yes on that stamp. Okay, you, Tracy. Okay. Okay, great. Hold on. I'm going to answer that question because I think it's a great question. She asked me, what did she ask me? What encourages you to blog so regularly? I love that question. Well, I'm always hopeful, A, that somebody will read it. Okay. Why don't I start down here? No, I'm going to start here. My nose is running. Okay, hold on. I got to concentrate on the stamping situation because if I screw this up, we're all going to the farm. Okay, what encourages me to blog regularly? And the answer is, I think I messed the stamp up. The answer is everything around me. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just loving life right now. Okay. Everything around me encourages me to blog. My exercise, my lack of exercise, my... Sometimes I feel like... I actually never really thought much of, not myself, but I never really thought much of that I had much to say or contribute. And I have been fortunate that I get a lot of feedback. A lot of it comes from you guys. A lot of it comes from just around. I did have somebody, the lady who I said was going through a really rough time, and she sent me an email and said, are you blogging just for me, or how do you get in my head situation? So when I get feedback like that, it just encourages me to continue to blog. I read a lot of stuff, and sometimes my art journaling prompts me to blog. So, and I'm very driven by quotes. So if you guys notice, at the end of every one of my blog posts, there's usually a quote. That is because that quote, for some reason, moved me. And now I feel like I have a lot more to contribute. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like I feel any wiser or any smarter, but I feel like life experiences yeah, somebody just said, I think the blogging is part of the graceful 40s. That's a great way to word it, Bonnie. I do. I feel like I have something to say, and if nobody wants to listen to it, they don't even have to read it. But I love the feedback. I always feel like I get inspired, or sometimes I say I share something, and it comes back to me like tenfold. I don't know how to explain it. I once back in the day was a photographer, and I took photography classes, and look at me, I can't stop. Okay, I gotta stop because this is going to become too much. And somebody said they didn't like some photographer I knew because she shared her recipe for the photographs. Well, that's what I do every week. I mean, yeah, you guys can technically take what I'm doing and, you know, oh my God. I went a little nuts. I know it. But I just did it. Oh, okay, Shelly said I dig your blogging. Thank you. So I don't know, but man, everything around me, and it's, I think a lot when I'm walking. I am like, and sometimes I will talk into my phone and say, okay, don't forget when you saw that cow, it reminded you of, you know, I was going to make a joke about an ant, but I don't think I should do that because I love my ants and they don't remind me of cows. So, so I know this is way too much, but oh my God. Anyway, I just felt like this needed something. And now I'm going to carry it on because I'm going to probably do more. It's a little bit more florally than what I'm used to. So I think that's what's throwing me off right now. But anyway, so Tamiko, the fact that anybody even reads my email, or the fact that anybody even reads my blog, is, and comments. I dig comments. When I get a comment on my blog, and the other thing about it is you guys. You guys share so many cool stories. You don't even, like, when I get engaged, and I'm looking for my paint pen. Oh, I can't find it. Hold on. I know it's here. Hold on. Where'd you go? Oh, here we go. So I am so fortunate that every week I get to read comments from you guys, or Mixed Media Mondays, and I feel like my I don't know, I just feel like my world is a lot brighter than it used to be. Maybe from my 20s, maybe, I don't know. I blog a lot about my family. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I can't stop, so I'm just making this look a little bit more part of the painting, I guess you could say. Ah, don't go anywhere, paint. So, if you're ever wondering where a lot of my inspiration comes, my kids, oh my God. And sometimes I sit down and I have, writing for me is cathartic. Oh my God. Writing for me is, I swear I'm going to be dead one day and somebody's going to print my journals. Writing is very cathartic for me. So I write in journals every night, or I take my laptop to bed. Maybe this is why I'm not married. And I will write. And sometimes I write random thoughts that are going to go into my blog, and they just turn into random blatherings. I don't know. But I do try to pull it all together with an art piece. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, I just can't. Boogie woogie, I cannot stop. Okay. You guys are the, oh, and I feel quite inspired by love lately. Does anybody notice that? Yeah. Okay, I'm adding, like, oh, this is the dead pen. Okay, throw the dead pen away. What did I just got done saying to somebody tonight? If you are done with the pen, throw the pen away. I just threw it away. You guys are funny. Okay, okay, that is another thing. This is so true. For artistic people, and I know this for a fact, when you're artistic, you work your best in times of trouble and times of great happiness. Isn't that so? So when I get asked, I've had my heart broken. Let's see. I always say I'm the magnet for morons, but I have had my heart broken. And I just can't stop on this doodling, people. And somebody, Andy, please text me and say you're done at some point. When you guys feel I'm done, just say I'm done, okay? So for creative people, if you blog or you journal, you will be, I find, most creative in times of despair and times of happiness. And so lately, I don't know if you've noticed I think it was Mary who said, I don't know if it's the new blog, but you've gotten more colorful. And I was just like, oh my God. They noticed. So this is this stamp I love, but it was a little too, like, I don't know, it looked like too Chinese, or like too, I don't know what the word is, dragony. So all I did was, I'm just adding doodles on it. I know Andy's going to text me any second and say you're done, so I'm just going to ignore her. All I'm doing is adding black and white to it, just so that I can just tone it down, but I really love it. Oh my God, I love it. Add words. I know. What do I add? I don't know what to add. That might take some thinking, people. You might have to tune in tomorrow. You know what? I almost want to write free to be me. Oh my God. Oh, you guys are so, I feel like, oh yeah, here's Andy. Here's Andy. They're saying done, but add words. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know what words to add. Okay, what do I add? What do I add? What do I add? Yesterday, and don't you dare say love. I mean, I know you're all big. Andy, I got it. I got to add words. Okay, look at this. I've cleaned up everything as I've gone along. So, perfect space for words is right here. Yeah. What time is it? Oh my God, 7:22. We're done, people. Free to be me is perfect. You know what? You guys are going to wake up tomorrow, and free to be me is on this. It's going to be on it. Or let it be. Flying high. Ooh, okay. I'm here. Okay, I got to open my window up because A, I cannot breathe, and B, I'm sweating. Must have been talking about all this stuff. This may have been one of my favorite pieces. I don't believe I'm saying that. Hold on, I gotta, before I go doing a trip on the middle of TV. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see what this is. Look at everybody just said I want. You know what? I used to try and do this in less than an hour because people said it went too long, and now everybody's saying we're done already. I love it. I love just free. Ooh, ooh, just free. What about that? I gotta wipe up this workspace. It's all over. Ooh, my workspace looks pretty. It's stamped. Okay, you guys, this may be one of my most favorite pieces ever. This one may not. All right, everybody says I was done, but I really wanted to keep doodling away. I did. Oh, look at me. Okay, free is good. I'm almost thinking free, and I'm going to write it. I'm going to, like, cursive it. But I'm not going to do it live because we're already to our any free quotes in the calendar that would fit. Andy and I are addicted to our calendars. The licensing company that I talked to said something about a calendar, and I almost peed my pants, but it wasn't for me yet. The word calendar came up, and I went, oh! Okay, because that's kind of my lifelong dream is a calendar. And I don't mean the kind of calendar that you have in a mechanic shop where I'm, ooh, that's bad. So I'm really, really, I love it. Let's see, what's her name? Lil Fizzy said, don't be done. I did realize one thing I do want to do, and I can't do this. Just one thing that I do want to do, and I think it will make a difference. So I'm going to pop. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Everybody hang on to your shirts. Okay, here we go. I think this will make a difference. This is definitely going to have to be sprayed down because this thing is, yeah. I didn't even use a charcoal pencil. Did anybody see that? Oh, no charcoal pencil. Look at this. So I'm just taking the stamp pad and giving it some. I really wish this was a canvas. I really do. I love this piece. I really do. Okay. Okay, that's all I did. I know that is just what it needed. Okay. Ink those edges. Okay, so we're done for the evening, people. So if you're not on our Facebook group, please get on it. If you want to friend me on Facebook and see, I'm going to do free. Annie Loopy said do free. Look at my nails. This is 2 days of painting. You can friend me on Facebook, too. I will love to be your friend. You can see what Tamiko, great question on what inspires me to blog. The fact that anybody reads it inspires me. But if you would like to go to my Facebook page, a lot of the times what I blog about is what happens to me on a daily basis. Bye, Sandy Beach. And Andy, you can give them my personal Facebook page too. I try to keep my business and my personal. So if you don't want to see somebody on a Friday at 5 having a glass of wine, you probably don't want to friend me. I'm a responsible one, but I just I like I find inspiration in everything I do. And I used to not do that. It's been a long time coming. So this is what, okay, I just put the piece of paper against my face, so I probably have the edges on my face right now. And tomorrow or so, actually tomorrow you might see, I will have this done, and I will have it on the blog with close-up photos, details, so whatever you can't see, you will see. Pam just said, I'm done. I'm exhausted. And all the supplies I used, okay? So I thank you very much. We had a packed house tonight, and that's great. I love it. And we're getting bigger. And we are 1,000 members close. Does that make sense? We're 800 and something 70. 870. This started with my parents and I. So if you don't mind joining our Facebook group or telling your friends about it, that's great. Oh, thank you, Cindy. So I can put this down a little bit. So I really wanted to reach 1,000 in May. Man, I love this page. Okay, I can't really keep doing that, can I? Now watch me put the word on it, and it all goes to hell in a handbasket tomorrow. Okay, so next Sunday is Easter. Happy Easter. Next Monday is our next Mixed Media Monday, because I'm missing the last Monday of this month because I will be in Philadelphia. So I thank you all. Thank you, Wendy. I hope I'm not hurting yours. I drank too much painting time. I drank too much painting time. Okay, you're not hurting my ears, but you're not making sense. I love it. So happy Easter to all. I will be, I volunteered to cook dinner. And I don't know if you guys know this about me. I don't cook. So that should be fun. Thank you guys. Thank you for bringing this out of me. And I'll be blogging about that. Tamika has me all happy about blogging right now. The fact that anybody reads my blog. Oh, I finished my boss's birthday card while I watch and listen. Oh, and speaking of blog, go to my blog, and on the upper right-hand corner, you can sign up. And every time I post a new blog, it sends an email and says, Tracy sent a new blog. It's right in the upper right-hand corner if Andy's not gone, and she just under blog. And she can just give a link to the blog. And thanks, Mary and Andy, for moderating. Oh, my God. Oh, Kathleen. Great, Kathleen. I don't know. Oh, my God. Go to blog, Andy. It's just /blog at the end of it. Is it backslash or /blog? And then every time I write a new blog post, right when I hit send, it says, Tracy hit. Oh, where's Brooke? Oh, hold on. Okay, before we go off air, she just woke up. Hello. There she is. Say hi. Okay. Say hi to Brooke. There's the girl. I woke her up. She was in her. Oh, excuse us. Ooh, you know what? She smells like dog. Send me warmth, Tracy. Jamie, I don't know where you live, but I swear it's coming. I swear. I mean, winter can't last forever, right? Unless you're in, I don't know, Alaska? Henry misses you, Penny. Shelly's one of the reasons I got that dog. I'm not a dog person. I'm not a dog person. I'm a Penny person. Okay. Thank you so much. I really had a great time tonight. Boy, did I need tonight. Okay. So I'm out of here. I'm just going to hit the record or stop record and title it, and then I'm still here for a minute. Good night, everybody. Thank you. See you next Monday.